People have compared it to London's Regent Street or even the Champs Elysees in Paris. Central Street in Harbin, capital of northeast China's Heilongjiang province, fronted by European-style buildings, has been a must-see landmark for more than a century and has now become an international tourism attraction.
This is Central Street in Harbin with a history of over 100 years. The architecture along the street displays a variety of European style, such as Baroque, Renaissance, Art Nouveau movement, and eclectic.
About 1.5 kilometers long, Central Street covers 1 million square meters. The buildings in the street are the concerto of architectural style, representing various genres of Western buildings from the late 1800s and early 1900s. This Baroque architecture is a landmark of Central Street. Built in 1916, the building, which used to be a bank, is now a tourist reception center. Built in 1906, the modern hotel is a masterpiece of the Art Nouveau style. These buildings, which are now shops, reflect eclectic and classic Renaissance styles. Tourists walking along the street could become confused that they are in Moscow or Paris. The history of Central Street dates back to 1898. At the end of the 19th century, Tsarist Russia began building the Harbin-centered Middle East Railway. In the early 20th century, the railway drew over 160,000 foreigners from more than 30 countries to Harbin, making the city an international trading center. With the influx of foreigners and foreign capital came an urban construction boom. Central Street gradually became a rendezvous of foreign shops, hotels, and bars. Within a decade or two, the fashionable street had become one of the best-known and prosperous streets in East Asia.
Another peculiar feature of Central Street is the cobblestone. In 1924, Central Street was floored with such stones, according to a Russian engineer's design. One stone cost $1 silver at that time. That's about today's $40. It is said that altogether there are 870,000 stones here. Well, we are actually walking on a gold street.
As time passes, buildings along the street remain close to their original glory. The municipal government has worked hard to refurbish the antique structures and keep their luster. These living fossils record life a century ago, but remain important for ordinary people today. In 1997, Central Street was pedestrianized. Every night in summer, the balcony center sends Western music wafting down the thoroughfare. Russian violinist Ludmila has taken part in balcony performances for 2 years.
I felt that I have been here before. I don't know why. That's very, very impressed. We understand by music each other. I love music. I love this place so much.
This is my first time in Harbin. Central Street has impressed me very much. I learned about the multicultural atmosphere in Harbin when I was young, and I think the trip is worthwhile.
In 2009, the Central Street was listed as one of China's historical and cultural streets. After over 100 years, the old street continues to show its glamour and allows visitors from home and abroad to explore its stories.